Bueno, mi gente, bienvenidos a JOUKER PR GAMING. Estamos de vuelta live por aquí por YouTube. Nada, estamos de vuelta con el Scroll 9. Así que vamos a darle un ratito. Estuve grabando un video de Dragon 2 más, pero no me gustó cómo quedó. Estuve muriendo. Y básicamente lo borré, pero nada, espero mañana hacer el otro. Así que pendiente aquí al canal de YouTube. Obviamente voy a estar subiendo eso, el otro que grabé anterior en el día de mañana. Así que nada, estaremos continuando, ¿verdad? Con lo que es el Scroll Online, ¿verdad? El DLC de Orsinium. Si lo estoy pronunciando bien, sorry. Vamos a pasar rápido el gameplay, pues. No voy a hablar mucho, así que esto es rapidito. Vamos a poner el sonido por aquí. Y vi que el primo mío estaba ahí conectado live. Llevaba tiempo sin hacer live y mira, creo que lo vi por ahí. Anyway, ahorita lo veré. So me quedé. Lo último que hice en el live anterior, aparte de las misiones, ¿verdad? Hice un dungeon. Creo que ahora cuando termine el live, antes de terminarlo, obviamente voy a intentar hacer una partida multiplayer, pero lo hago por el XP realmente. Así que después verifico lo del caballo, no recuerdo cómo lo dejé. Pero tenemos esa misión ahora que nos salieron ahí y esta otra, déjame ver. Ok, esta no. Estas son secundarias, está bien. Tenemos que hablar con ellas.
Damn soldiers and their damn... How infuriating! I don't even like the place that much. But I'll be damned if I let them toss me out of my own inn. The closer the city gets to completion, the worse things get for us common folk. Orsimer soldiers barged into our inn and kicked us out. Now they won't let anyone back in. They decided to detain some of our patrons, including your friends. In fact, the little wood elf showed up right before the soldiers did.
I mean...
The soldiers placed guards at all the exits, even the back one. Damned if I know how they found out about that. The soldiers won't let anyone in until they finish the king's work. Whatever that is. Bunch of stiff boots, the lot of them. I should have known that hiding folks in our inn would eventually bite us in the arse. This is ridiculous, though. They sent an entire squad of soldiers to lock down one inn. You'd think we were the damn Winterborn or something. Haven't you and your friends caused us enough trouble already? Alright. If you get me my inn back, I'll try to forget that any of this ever happened. So, how can I help?
¿Alguna idea de cómo podemos pasar a los soldados?
Well, there might be a way. There was a merchant here earlier. Smelled like fermented echater cheese that was left out in the sun. But he was awfully friendly with the soldiers. Maybe a little too friendly, if you catch my meaning. To be honest, I was kind of busy trying to not get arrested at the time. Wait a moment. Yes, I know! He said something about the bathhouse before he left. Anyway, I hope that's where he went. He'll need to soak for hours to get rid of that smell. Never seen her before. I make it a habit to get to know all of the guards and soldiers who come to the inn to unwind. From the look on her face, she hasn't unwound since the king was a cub tied to the Forge Mother's apron. What? You looking to court her or something? If you're so enthralled by Captain What's-Her-Name, I heard her tell a soldier she'd be by the ramparts near the stables. But she's a cold fish. Mark my words. You'd do better. That was the first thing they confiscated. It was Sergeant Vulmon. I know him. He's one of our regulars. Usually friendly, leaves an extra gold piece now and again. He's stationed near the King's Corner Club, but he won't give up that key. That's between you and him. I'll have no part in that. I'm no criminal despite how all this looks.
Ok, pues nada, tenemos que llevarle... Ok, aquí. Examinar el lugar de reunión, robarle la llave, la llave que él encuentra en mercader. Es lo más cercano que está. Está aquí. La llave. Podemos hablar, como ella dijo, o robarle la llave.
The orcs smell, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... Gods, don't get me started on the Bretons.
Bueno. Tengo que esperar que llegue el sitio. Uy. Sí que sí. No, es robárselo. Decir por el oso, dame quitarme el oso. Tengo espacio, me había olvidado, espérate. Que rompo algo. Puede ser. Me olvidado que tenía que guardar los materiales. Eso pasa. Echa viendo. Pero arriba. Eso pasa. Tengo que después guardar esas cosas. Mira, apareció ya que...
I thought the idea was not to attract attention.
Chavienda. Puedo hacer... Más, son varios objetivos. Dame la... A guardarle esas cosas. Ya, viendo. Creo que me va a parar y tengo que pagarle.
Do I need to...
You'll run, I'm sure, but I still have to ask if that's over with then.
Saca. Eran colecciones, yo pensé que eran... Pecho. Ah, ok, ya. Me gané la de la... Sí. Desde el DLC. La ropa. Eso. ¿A esa o este? Sí. A ver si le puedo robar de nuevo la llave. Si no, vamos a ver si le puedo robar la llave. Hay que seguirlo porque hay que seguirlo. Mira, falta de respeto.
Oriel's armored scales! Another petty criminal!
Pero... ¿te los robé? No. Ah, vete
Touch
para
me
allá.
again, and I'll have you in irons.
O sea, puedo robar. Vamos por los demás. ¿Qué es? Aquí mismo, sí. Hay varias. Intenté robársela, pero no se puede, así que tengo que subirle eso. Ajá, chique esto aquí, claro. Y todavía.
Hold on there, friend. Only soldier. No one's allowed on the ramparts. Not unless they're a soldier or a guard. And you don't look anything like a soldier or a guard. What? No, of course not. I get paid to tell people exactly what I told you. After that, well, I've done my duty. They don't pay me enough to tangle with someone like you. I'm no guard. I'm a watchman. It's a dull job, but it's a living. Those soldiers up there are a strange bunch. Never knew soldiers were so religious. Everything's Trinimac this and Trinimac that. I just want to finish my shift in peace. Suit yourself. Just let them know that I said my words and gave you fair warning. I might not be a true believer, but I want to keep my job if it's all the same to you.
Pegados en el otro lado. El otro, la llave. Pasar por ahí. El mercader. El mercader estaba allá arriba.
Every guard in the region wants it. I look forward to collecting from you again.
I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up. I was hoping you'd come by. Made sure to wear my favorite fragrance so that the innkeeper's daughter would notice me. She's a feisty one. She should come and soak with me sometime. Do her a world of good, it would. I'm awfully friendly with everybody. Anything else is bad business. Now, since you did a good turn for me and didn't report me to the authorities,
La verdad,
I
eso fue.
thought I'd do a good turn for you. A person in my line of business, well, we hear things. Secret things. Dangerous things. Things concerning clan chiefs and fanatics with a little too much holiness in their hair. You need to get into the inn.
Eso es lo que
I
quería.
can get you into the inn.
Uf, porque no lo delatamos. Pero.
Britons, eh? Now, I don't know exactly what's going on, and I don't want to know. But I don't like those new soldiers. Something not right about them. By giving you this key, my friend, you'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish by slipping some gold into a purse. Even a soldier's purse. So go help your friends. With this, I consider my debt to you paid in full.
No, pero los audífonos ahora. Ok, ahora sí. Hay que ir por aquí. A ver, reunirnos con... ¿Qué era? Que iba abajo, dice que era como un cuartito abajo eso. Lo leí. No hay nada para aquí. ¿Qué rayo era?
I'll have what I'm having.
Aquí estoy, güey. Eso que era para acá. Por aquí. Eso es lo que estaba buscando.
You're a little late. They just left me here to die. I was running messages for the cute wood elf and the grumpy orc. When I returned, the soldiers rushed in, stabbed me.
Y te apuñalaron. Okay.
They never saw it coming. The soldiers grabbed the orc chief and the elf, took them away by the order of the king.
Peaky Blinders.
I guess I was just in the way.
Ok, vamos a hablar con el rey. Y va abajo, te la paso de presto. Viene por aquí, ¿no? Hablé con el rey. ¿Qué quería? A la cámara. Ahí.
Ah, my favorite problem handler has returned. Have you come to see what you accomplished? Thanks to you, the clan chiefs have gathered to hear what I have to say. This is going to be a moot that all of Wrothgar won't soon forget. That sounds serious, but this is a time for celebration. The next age of the Orsimer people begins today. You dare to question my actions? To imply that I don't have the best interests of my people in mind? If you must know, we received word of the location of the traitors. I send my soldiers to capture them for interrogation. What? How dare you spread such false accusations? Has Bosrog filled your head with more of his Malakath lies? I won't hear such things. Not on the verge of my greatest victory. More questions? You're beginning to try my patience. But let's not talk about such matters in front of the clan chiefs. Meet me down in the dining hall and we can continue this discussion in private.
Por supuesto. Me va a matar.
I hear the footsteps of an outsider. Come, we need to talk.
Momento, vamos a leer algo por ahí, ok.
Ah, outsider. You never cease to surprise me. I suppose your recent adventures were somewhat trying. Of course, sticking your tusks where they don't belong usually leads to trouble, doesn't it? So proud, so sure, so certain that you do the right thing. But you defy the will of Trinimac and try to stop the inevitable by warning my son. In short, you have begun to annoy me. The Vashrak do exactly what they've been ordered to do. They will eliminate every obstacle that threatens my son. It's time to remove the clan chiefs so that Orsimer unification can begin. This is about survival. Surely you can understand that.
Vamos a darle primero.
No. We're done here. You think you know so much, but you're just grasping at straws. The plan proceeds and you can't stop it. The Orsimer will rally as one under the banner of King Kurog. I have foreseen it. Let it be known, the outsider who stands before us has betrayed our great city. For your actions, I condemn you and your allies to death. A sentence you shall execute by your own hand. May Trinimac guide your blade.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. What I do for the good of the Orsimer people.
Awake? Good. It's about time. I would have been disappointed if you died after I dragged you down here. You learn a lot about healing when you're King Kurog's shield wife. Looks like my skills apply to outsiders as well. But we've wasted enough time. You need to get moving.
Pasado.
I admit I never trusted you. But you've helped our people. You deserve better than to fall to the Forge Mother. I dragged you back here before the Vashrak arrived, healed you as best I could. Now get out of here before the soldiers find you. My beloved does what he must to unite our people. You know this is true. You've seen it. The clan chiefs refuse to listen. If Kurog fails, the Orsimer will never be anything more than the abused and scorned wretches the other races imagine us to be. The chiefs have already headed to the moot, and Vashrak guard the keep. If you want to survive, you have to leave now. I don't want to fight you, but if you decide to go after the king, well, I am sworn to protect my beloved. I expected you'd say that. Take this. It will open the cells in the dungeon below the keep. Just take your friends far from this place, and let my beloved finish his mission to elevate our people. My beloved believes that this is the only way to accomplish his dream. As his shield wife, I will support him, just as I always have.
¿Este ha sido el plan del todo el tiempo?
No. He hoped that the chiefs would come to believe in his vision, to see the future he imagined just as he did. He never wanted it to come to this. But a king must always do the right thing for his people. Why would they do that? They'll see a king who fought the fanatical Vashrak, who tried desperately to save the chiefs against overwhelming odds. When the dust clears, they will love him and stand united beneath his banner for all the world to see. My beloved doesn't hate Basrag. They were friends once, almost brothers. If anything, he's disappointed in the chief. But Basrag challenges the king. He needs to be removed from the field of battle before he has a chance to disrupt the plan. It worked, didn't it? The chiefs have gathered for the moot, and everything proceeds as planned. As long as you take Basrag with you when you leave, there won't be any reason for more bloodshed. He served his purpose, just like you. Korog is my beloved, and I swore an oath to support and protect him. Besides, I believe in the king's dream. I believe in a united Orsimer nation. It's the best. Oh, the clan chiefs are far from innocent, and their deaths will serve a higher purpose. They represent a worthy sacrifice. Now, take your friends and go. This isn't your concern any longer. Let my beloved finish what he began. Please.
Mira. Bueno. Ven aquí. No.
We have to stop. We have to stop meeting like this. Maybe next time I could rescue you. What do you say? What in Malakath's name is Korog up to, I wonder? This is brash, even for him. You better not be pulling my tusk, outsider. I've known Korog for a long time. We may disagree on certain issues, but he's always had the best interests of our people in mind. This makes no sense.
And it is
Then
what
there
it
isn't
is.
any time to waste. Give me the key and head for the throne room. There's a passage in there that will lead you directly to the moot. I'll get Everlee to safety and try to gather some additional help. There are still some people here in the city that I can count on. Now do whatever you have to and get to the moot. If we run into any problems, find me outside the keep and we'll figure something out.
Ok, pues vamos a encontrar el camino de la sala del trono. Es fuera de aquí. Yo aquí mismo, por acá arriba.
Come here.
My beloved says the moot is off limits. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you leave us no choice.
no era sentarme. Ya vamos con él. Así que voy a pelear contra ellos. Pero me cayó lo parta. Déjame salir, güey. Que le meto un pescozón. ¿Qué cogemos? ¿Qué cogemos? Coge la que. Un arco. Casi no tengo arco. Bueno. Vamos a ponérselo ahora. Ok, tengo la de escudo. Eso.
Kurog sealed the route to the moot, didn't he? Damn it. Most of my contacts have gone deep into hiding, and we're no closer to saving the chiefs than we were when I scraped you up off the floor of the keep. Let me see that. You can get to the moot through the temple. I had no idea that path even existed. But they sent soldiers after Solgra, that's bad. We need a new plan, and we need it now. You go ahead to the temple and check on the High Priestess. Everly and I have one more place where we can look for some help. If we're successful, it might make the path to the moot slightly less complicated. I'm well aware of that. I'm counting on the start of the moot to keep them distracted. But we won't take any unnecessary chances. We need Solgra alive to tell her side of the story. Then we can get to the moot and save the chiefs. You've done more for me and my people than I could have ever expected.
Ahora sí estamos a punto de...
It shows you have
De verdad que cuando empecé con el juego pensé que... Diablo, en primer live pensé que lo había pasado porque a veces pensaba que eran cortos y no. Fue bastante largo. Y como me pongo a leerlo, obviamente.
It's insane. Kurog has set this avalanche in motion. Now it's up to us to try to stop it. I know you will. I've seen you in action. I have a feeling that the fate of Wrothgar depends on what we do next. Our actions, whether we succeed or fail, will determine the future of Orsinium and the Orc people. could it not? The temple, the moot. Those are the fires that will test our mettle. We'll either come out stronger or be consumed in the flames. Now go help Sogra.
Que vamos a ayudarlo. Acaba, ¿verdad? Mismo.
And sisters, we're in no condition to chase after anyone. King's soldiers want to talk to Sulfra. It must be for a good reason. We need to stay out of their way. This isn't a good time to visit the temple. We have a bit of a situation. I humbly suggest that you come back later. If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of control and lead to situations we'd all rather avoid. But, oh, very well. When the king's soldiers banged on the door, she ran up the stairs and outside. The soldiers knocked us aside and chased after her. I don't know what Solgra did, but she's clearly made someone very angry. Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldiers barged in. Normally, Solgra is so proper. If the soldiers hadn't had their weapons drawn, I'm sure she would have gone with him quietly.
Detrás de ella. Cuando allá arriba. Here.
There she is! Don't let the traitor get away!
Tell the king I'll play no part in his political games.
Lo haga, señora.
What in Trinamac's name is going on? Why did Kurog send soldiers after me? They acted like I'd done something horrible. I didn't want to show it, but I was frightened for my life. I'm just glad you arrived when you did. Voshrak? I don't understand. But no, they didn't hurt me. Not for lack of trying, though. So tell me, what kind of trouble are we in now? What a ridiculous notion. Trinamac promotes unity and civilization, not anarchy and violence like those Voshrak fanatics claim. Dare I ask? Tell me, who do we have to thank for this terrible situation? We can't allow that to happen. But why have you come to help me? The clan chiefs are more important. You should be at the moot, doing whatever you can to foil the king's dastardly plan. There's a path to the moot through the temple. Perhaps via the old tunnels. Yes, that must be the way. Here, take this key. It opens the library. If there really are old tunnels under the temple, the way to access them is probably in there.
Okay.
There she is. My arrow.
Behind you! On the ledges! More soldier! Quick, let's get...
No!
High Priestess, no!
She's down! Make sure none of her allies survive!
Get the assassin! I'll take Solgra back to the temple. Go!
Ok, vamos a buscar esa. Y no se me escuchan los pasos.
Stop them! Don't let the traitors get past you!
Las millas. Bueno, la hay.
I surrender! You killed some of our best soldiers. I know when I'm outmatched. I have my orders. Don't you know that High Priestess Solgra is a criminal, an enemy of the Orsimer? She's the leader of the Voshrak. You should thank me for what I've done. How would I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing. Do with me as you will, outsider. I serve a higher cause. You're going to let me live? The Forge Mother was right. You are a coward. There's no iron in your spine. You can't win, outsider. Trinamac is on our side after all. You'll regret letting me live, but I'll enjoy watching the king tear you apart.
Qué rabia, no se escuchan los pasos. Eso pasa.
They were soldiers. Trying to stop them would have only put us all in danger.
Done something. You're cowards. All of you.
Pero ahí están. Abajo, sí.
Enough. Solgra's gone.
Ahí.
I should have been here to save her.
Her death was quick, if that makes you feel any better. What in Malakath's name happened out there? Solgra didn't deserve this fate. As much as I disagreed with her, she was a good person, a caring person. Kurog has gone too far this time. He has to be stopped. Did Solgra know about the tunnels beneath the temple? Was she able to tell you how we can reach the moot before more people die? This isn't going to be like swimming in mud with the Argonians. We're talking about defying the king. At best, we'll be branded as Kingslayers. At worst, we'll be dead. This isn't your fight. Not really. Then we take the fight to Kurog and Alga. If they refuse to give up their mad plans, then we fight on until one side or the other has been defeated. Kurog's reign ends today. So swears Basrog of Clan Farum. So swears Basrog of the Orsama. May Trinimac take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Basrog, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakath.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest. So why not let Trinimac have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Creo que es arriba, ¿no? Aquí. Por eso que era esta puerta.
This mess. We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
Solo con él ahora.
You'd think that temple priests would be neater. These manuscripts are all over the place. Start searching. We've got to find a way into the tunnel. Look everywhere. It'll probably be something odd or out of place, like those switches
Ya lo
over
vi.
there. But this is a library. Maybe one of these dusty old tomes can help. There's bound...
Tiene unos símbolos. O sea, vamos a ponerle ese de lado. Ok, yo creo que vi aquí. Ok, delicia orca. Que los losing y los paraguas. Y ok, los tocado de... ok, mira, aquí es el martillo. Y el lobo. Ahí sí el lobo es acá. Ahora no me acuerdo cuál de los dos era izquierda o derecha, pero anyway. A ver. ¿No? Ok, losing a la derecha y Baroque a la izquierda. El martillo. Y dije que el otro era el lobo, ¿no? Ah, espérate. ¿Hay otro, Ah, míralo ahí. Ok. Entonces dije que... el otro clan es... el búho.
Well, I'll be a puny dark elf. You found it. I guess we're climbing down that hole.
I knew you could do it. Now let's go stop the king.
That gate doesn't appear to be locked. Go on. I'm right behind you.
Silence, chiefs! Your constant bickering has plagued our people for long enough.
Turog's belittling the chiefs.
You
They won't
isolate
stand.
yourselves in your own strongholds, perpetuating our selfish nature. We must change who and what we are.
Thorog's got a point.
Purge the
Going
non-believers!
to kill bastards, right?
Si esto abre, si no tenemos que irnos por ahí. Eso pasa.
I've tried to appeal to you as equals, but you refuse to listen. I grow tired of arguing. Torch it!
And all you need to break his
Be on your guard. Wonderful. The murderous king and his lunatic mother. This will be interesting.
Set it ablaze.
Light it up!
We're getting close. Be ready for anything.
Sounds like the time I walked in on an Imga courting ritual.
Start slaughtering the chiefs. Once we get inside, find Kurog and take him down. We need to save as many chiefs as we can. There's still time if we move fast. We need to open this gate.
There's no lever. They must have shut it from the other side.
Stand aside and let me work. Get ready to get those people out of there.
Vabbè, posso.
I'll take care of the archers.
Eliminate the clan chiefs!
We've been betrayed. Defend yourselves!
Emily! I need you! Keep those bots locked!
killed without...
Hurry! This gate is heavier than it looks! As always, but it doesn't matter. My soldiers are already moving to block the tunnels. But even impressive criminals must pay for their crimes. I'm gonna deal with you personally. Bow before the king of the Orsinium! We will not be defeated! A blood price for my mother's death. Out. I will avenge her death. Mother, grant me your power. May the fires of your forge engulf the traitor. My mother's blood, I will burn you all!
Ahora sí que sí.
You fought valiantly, bravely. Maybe the best display of martial skill I've ever seen. I just wish we weren't forced to become kingslayers. Kurog and his mother are dead, but look at the price he made us pay. The murdered chiefs, but they're just the tip of Malakath's tusk. More orcs will die as they fight to take control of their clans, all the while ignoring the approach of winter and the coming starvation. I've seen enough death for 2 lifetimes. No. Kurog went from good intentions to madness faster than a hawker swallows a bucket of fish. Killing him was the right thing to do. In the end, he left us no choice. How could it not? Once Kurog was like a brother to me. He was a great orc, a visionary, before his mother corrupted him. But I've become as gloomy as a drunken dark elf on a rainy day. Must be because Kurog won, despite everything we did. Please, enough talk. I want to be alone for a while. Think about what happened here and what has to happen next. Meet me back at the keep. We'll continue this discussion then, and you'll get the explanation you desire. May your path to the Ashen Forge be lit with the braziers of courage, my one-time played brother.
Tenemos que volver allá. Ahora con esto.
The clans. You earned their respect by what you did in there. Follow me. I can lead you back to the keep. The path should be safe enough now. Just stay close and follow me.
My hunters brought in an entire herd this morning. We should have enough for the feast then, depending on how hungry the king is.
You're just in time. We've finished clearing out the Vashrock and the remaining chiefs are waiting for me to address them. But word of Kurog's death is spreading through the city like wildfire. I don't know how Not completely. I'm sure there are still pockets of deluded cultists hiding throughout the countryside. We'll deal with them eventually. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with the clans that lost their chiefs. And with this damnable city. Kurog dreamed of a united Orsinium nation. Of all orc clans standing shoulder to shoulder as equals with the other races. Despite everything that happened, I think he's going to get his wish. It will all become clear in time. Right now, I need to talk to the chiefs. Figure out how we're going to stabilize the clans without the need for more death and destruction. If you're up to it, I have one more favor to ask of you. You came to Wrothgar to help Kurog unite our people and rebuild this great city. Despite how we got here, you accomplished everything the king asked of you. Now I have a request. If you're willing to provide one more service to the orcs. This last favor is of a more personal nature. I want to give Kurog a proper funeral, to honor him for the warrior and leader he was, and not the crazed despot he turned out to be. I do. Kurog was my friend once, and he was a great orc before his ambition got the better of him. Besides, the people need to know the whole truth. The good as well as the bad. A traditional orc requiem is just what we need to get past this. Take these notes and deliver them. Everyone should be somewhere in the city. Make them listen to you. Get them to attend Kurog's funeral. Meanwhile, I'll make sure everything is prepared for the ceremony. On your way back, after you've delivered the letters, stop by the King's Corner Club. Speak to the barkeep, and get a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. It's foul stuff, but he loved it. We'll use it to drink to his memory at the service.
Ah, bueno. Puede... Hizo todo lo que hizo, ¿no? Y antes de... Déjame poner ese... Celeste. La habilidad. Que me cambia la misión. Bueno, por arriba. Arriba, abajo. Ah, mira acá.
And our supplies have finally started arriving on time. Someone's earned a drink.
I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of finding you. Before I return to the Somerset Isles, I want to thank you for not killing me back at the Vashrak Temple. I appreciate that. I think I would have found death to be very boring. The High Priestess was an inspiration. Her legacy will live on, in our memories and in the memories of everyone in Orsinium. As hard as it is to accept, the simple truth is that you can't save everyone. You just... What's this? A funeral? And I'm invited?
Exacto.
Splendid! That will give me a chance to say my farewells to everyone all at the same time. Still, a funeral for that mad despot. I hope Chief Buzzrug knows what he's doing.
Mismo digo yo. Por el amor a Cristo, porque me sale ahí.
I don't think you should be here. I don't want any more trouble. I heard the king was dead, and I'm sure you had something to do with it, so leave us out of it. No, I don't want anything. Not from you, not from Chief Bozrog. I just want me and my father to be left alone. You just won't take no for an answer. Oh, all right, let me see that. A funeral? For the king? And the chief wants me to attend? That's... I'd be honored. I wonder if I have time to get a nice dress.
Okay. Pero me peleó. Ok, ahora sí puedo salir de aquí. Voy a salir por allá, pero yo no. Yo te la paso, te la presto fuera.
I'm glad to see that life still courses through your body. I'd be extremely out of sorts if you turned up dead. And I heard what happened. You have my thanks for keeping Chief Bosrog safe. I'd be even more upset if my husband had died. Not everyone has the luxury to run off on an adventure whenever the mood takes them. I had the foreign survivors to deal with. They had to be gathered up and given shelter after the attack on our stronghold. A letter? How intriguing. What does it say? My husband plans to hold a funeral for Kurog? I suppose that makes sense. They were good friends once, before Kurog put that tight crown upon his head. I'll join Bosrog as soon as I can.
Hey.
Tusk off. I've got no time for beggars or dishonest traders, and I'm in the mood to throw someone into the river. So walk away before we find out if you can swim. Oh, really? I was certain the old bastard had forgotten his battle companions. In our day, we cut a bloody path across elsewhere in High Rock. But why'd Bosrog send you, I wonder? A letter?
Que atienda
Me?
sabe el funeral.
My companion should be along at any moment. Wait until he finds out Bosrog is a chief now. A chief with his own private messenger. He'll plop a brick.
Hope you're not giving that poor messenger a hard time, Israel.
Te la di.
By all the snot Malakat's right nostril. I never thought I'd be returning to attend a royal funeral. Maybe if I had been here, I could have talked some sense into Kurog's rock-hard head.
I hope Bizra hasn't been giving you a hard time. She can't help it. She has the personality of an ornery Achater, and that's her on good days. Let me see that. Interesting. Kurog's dead, and Bosrog wants to throw him a traditional Orsimer funeral. And look at that. I'm invited. I usually only get invited to things when someone wants me to hit something. I don't know Chief Bosrog, but I was well acquainted with Bosrog the Butcher. We all served as a part of Gaspar's Stalkers, probably the best mercenary company ever to battle its way across Hammerfell and Cyrodiil. Those were good times.
Así. Ok, faltan dos más.
Haven't you heard? Someone rescued the priests at the temple. Saved them from Malakat's fanatics.
Que me chave. Y dime qué es aquí abajo.
I'm going to miss this place.
The temple has become a more somber place since the death of the High Priestess. Solgra was a good woman. She cared about our people, and hoped to spread Trinamac's word. I know she also considered you to be her friend. The temple is going to be rededicated to Malakath now that King Kurog and the Forge Mother are gone. It's a shame, but I can't blame the clan chiefs. Not after what the Vashrok did. What's this? A funeral? For Kurog? I'd be honored to represent Solgra and the temple at this solemn event. Not because I have any love for the Mad King, but because I see Bosrog's wisdom. The city needs to heal. I'll do what I can to help with that.
Y el último. Coño, por fin. Ahí está. Evelyn.
The High Priestess used to study here.
Creo que esta es la segunda vez que ella sale. No recuerdo en cuál otra ella salía.
She's gone, and it feels like I've got a hole the size of Elden Root right in the middle of my chest. Damn right. We won, but the High Priestess died. That's awful, and it makes me so angry. It just isn't fair. But you obviously came here for another reason. Sorry I got so emotional. What's up? A letter? Isn't that how all this trouble started in the first place? But I guess I might as well see this through to the end. And you'll be there, right? Me and you, once more into the breach. Hopefully without anyone trying to kill us this time.
Espero. Ahora sí. Ahora... ¿Garito qué decía? El garito rey, qué sé yo. Sí, el garito rey. Para la bebida.
No sad faces. Not in here. This was Kurog's happy place, and that's how it's going to stay. To Kurog, to Orsinium, may the city always remember the kind and gentle king who cared for his people. Everything else? That was his mother's fault. A funeral? No one tells me anything. I came to this wretched land because of Kurog. He set me up with this tavern, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. You want the ale? Let's make a deal. I'll give you a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. I'll give you a whole damn barrel of the stuff. But only if you let me attend his funeral. I want to honor him, say goodbye. Let me do that, and I'll make sure you have plenty of the ale he loved. Thank you. I'll have the ale delivered to the keep. And I'll see you at the funeral. It'll be one last...
¿Qué tiene? Ok, no puedo usarla. Tengo un montón de esas bebidas y casi no las uso. Voy a chequearla después con calma para mantener las puestas. Y usar. Ahora sí, estamos en lo último. Pero después que se acabe esto, voy a tenerme una partida multiplayer. Por allá, ¿no? Ay, bendito. Aquí. Eso pasa.
Old friends, I'm glad to see you. This is very important to me.
I'm just sorry I missed all the action. It looks like you could have used another hand or two.
Bum nog and hands. I think it's an obsession.
Thank you for gathering, everyone. It's important that they're all here to see what happens next. We proceed with the funeral. The ceremony is as much about Kurog and the others as it is about the future of the city, of the Orsimer people. Everyone will want to be here for this. Don't worry. I'm not planning anything as audacious as Kurog. Everyone in the city has a choice to make, but it will be peaceful. Nothing will be forced upon them. No more harm will come to the Orsimer. You have my word on that. I can't forget even if I wanted to. But we need to move forward. Now please, we should begin the ceremony. There will be things I ask you to do during the Requiem. Listen to what I say, and act accordingly. Today tests our resolve. We have lost friends, allies, and the one responsible for all this. We've gathered to honor him. Some of you question the wisdom of that, but we need to see the Orsimer in a new light. We need to respect and honor each other. That starts today. Even a good orc can fall prey to ill-conceived notions. We need to bury the past with the king and look to the future. Outsider, step forward. Your help has been invaluable and I want you to be a part of this. Please, light the first torch. We ignite these fires to remember Kurog's true goal. Unity for the Orsimer people. Instead, we have clans without chiefs. A city without a king. We will support these people. Guide them. We must look to tomorrow. Outsider, light the second torch. We'll burn away the past. Remember the Kurog who was. Strong. Confident. A king who cared about his people. We will carry on that legacy. Offering help, but never forcing it upon anyone. Much to my regret. The clan chiefs have asked me to take on the mantle of King of the Orsimer. To this request, I have cautiously agreed. We cannot be seen as weak and leaderless to the rest of the world. I shall uphold Kurog's dream, but I will avoid his ambition. We shall stand together as the new Orsinium. Say your farewells, then return to the keep. We must put this darkness behind us and celebrate a new day.
Ok, tírale eso. Y vamos a hablar con él.
I'm glad you're here.
Does
How long
priest
is it-
appreciate
Will you return to
Rigard's
Black
gift?
Marsh,
Too
my
long,
friend?
that's for sure.
Or do you have another destination in
Your
mind?
wife to a king.
Hablaron todos a la vez, así que...
Thanks for the offer, but I
Are you
can't.
sure this is safe to eat?
Not after
I'm not
everything
sure
that's
I even know what this
I
is.
understand. Your courage and resilience in the face of adversity do you honor, my friend. If not for you, the clan chiefs and I wouldn't be standing here. And I certainly wouldn't be king. So this is all your fault, isn't it? I haven't been king long enough to form an opinion. I hope the crown isn't as heavy as Kurog made it look. You have a place here with the people of Orsinium. But as much as I'd like you to stay, I know there are others out there who need your help. I need to continue to meet with the clan chiefs and reach out to other influential orcs in the city. We have a government to forge and alliances to foster. There's a lot of work, but I think I finally understand what Kurog was trying to do. And you. Take this. It belonged to Kurog, but you earned it. I hope I can do as much for my people as you did for Orsinium. I will do my best to live up to the faith that you and the clan chiefs have seen in me. Your name will never be forgotten by the Orsimer. We will talk of your deeds for generations to come.
Se añadió la...
We'll find a way for the clans
Acción.
to work together. To fulfill Kurog's original dream of united and strong people. Orsinium will stand forever. There's enough of the fanatics left to be a pain in my side. But we have ways of separating the bad from the good. It might take a while, but we'll put an end to the Vashrock before too long. Orcs have no concept of goodbye. We just come and go as we please. But you're always welcome in Orsinium, my friend. I'll be here cleaning up the mess that Kurog left us with. Just try not to get killed without me, all right? Good. I knew you would. I wish you safe travels. I'll try not to get too jealous while I'm stuck here being a royal bureaucrat and you're out there being a hero.
You're leaving too? I can't blame you. I really can't stay around here much longer. Not after everything that happened. Not that well, all things considered. When I saw the High Priestess's body just lying on that slab. Look, I've got to get out of here. If I stick around, these feelings, these memories, they're never going to fade. Yeah, he wanted me to stay and help train the Orc archers. Even offered me my own squad and a fancy title.
Entre.
But after everything that happened, I just need to get away, so I can put this all behind me. I'm not sure. I might return to Valenwood, see my family. I'm kind of missing my loved ones after what we've been through. I wonder if Solgra had a family. She never mentioned it. There's so much I want to tell you, to thank you for. I've learned so much from you. Out of everyone here, you're the one person I never lost faith in. I wish I could just go and follow you around forever. Tempting, but I need to find my own way for a while. But no matter where the wind blows, leaves from the same tree eventually find each other again. That'll be the same for us. You'll see.
Sí. Denme la... Me voy a dejar la ropa, el casco no. Bueno, se ve cool, pero... hazlo así. Me gusta la ropa. Me quedé haciendo una misión secundaria. Pero, lo que busco partida para el multiplayer. Le voy yo. Voy a salir de aquí. Yo deposito las cosas, no me acuerdo. Anyway, vamos a ir a buscarle una partida. A ver si me sale... Ay, vamos a buscar una partida más. En lo que pues sigo haciendo la misión esa. Está lejos, dame ese para atrás. Hay una cerca, más cerca. No se le... Creo que puedo hacer fast travel, ¿no? Estamos cerca. Tremendo.
Too salty. One more than enough to serve brain pockets at the competition. I do believe I perfected the recipe with my earlier batch. Would you care for a taste? They're especially crisp. Here you go. Pull it apart with your hands and scoop out the... yes, like that. So, isn't it juicy? The grass casing draws the bile from the brain mash, which gives it a good snap. This is an old recipe from Shatul. They travel well, and the harpy bile is a natural preservative. I'm glad to hear it. I hope the King's Hearthwife has a similar experience. I have a drink and an appetizer, but I need a few more dishes before I'm ready to enter the competition. The main course requires more planning. For now, I need a dessert. The ingredients are closer this time. It'll be a walk through an ogre... You'll want to look for Echater moss, preferably untouched by any Echater.
Right.
Of course, it thrives. There's an ogre outcast who's...
No digo eso, déjame ver algo. Déjame leer eso. ¿Cómo se ve esta? Más o menos. Parece que tengo 200 y pico. A esto. Tengo este mapa también. Bueno. Vaya. quiero seguir a ellos, así que vamos a seguir detrás de uno. Puedo cambiar las habilidades, ¿verdad?
We've taken the relic!
¿Dónde caí? Maldito.
taken the relic.
Vale, que abandonar rápido. Pero está bien. Hice lo que quería hacer. Vale, está bien. Bien. Que puedo ir a la forja. Creo que hay uno. De rayo arriba, abajo.
Did Orzorga say brain pocket? Is that what she's cooking?
Don't worry, it is elf brains. They're far sweeter. I heard.
Abajo, ¿verdad? No es fácil viajar. Y ya está.
Well?
Si puedo investigar algo. Creo que no, pues yo puse algo. O sí. No recuerdo. Aquí no fue. Si puedo depositar unas cosas.
The concept...
Quality wares.
Sí. No ser un papel de eso. Cheque esto, vamos, no tenía uno puesto y el otro. Todavía.
What is it?
Puedo guardar estas cosas.
This city.
Ahora sí. $20 de mí, todavía cuánto tengo. $16. Todavía me faltan misiones secundarias y eso. Que por aquí eso siempre pasa. Déjame dejarlo cerca de aquella. Ahí hay una, pero la otra está acabando. Y la dejamos para el otro video. Para el otro lado. Hasta el momento estaba entre este personaje. Anoche me puse a jugar con el Necromancer. Antes, creo que no, como no me acuerdo que después de que me salí del live, no recuerdo. La cuestión es, no, esta mañana. Es que me acordé. Y para acordarme de los de estos que tenía, me puse a hacer lo de los bufón, las misiones. Pero fíjate, el Necromancer también me gustaba. So, puede que con los otros DLC lo pase con este. Vamos a ver. Todo depende. Así que nada, mi gente, hasta aquí fue el live de hoy, ¿verdad? Si les gustó, por favor, denle like, comente mañana. Si tengo la tarde libre y llego temprano, pues la tarde estaré haciendo live. Si no, pues obviamente de nuevo en la noche. Pendiente aquí al canal de YouTube, estaré subiendo el video de Dragon Dogma, así que espero grabar antes de hacer el live en la noche, siempre unas horas antes siempre grabo, y espero grabar el otro de Dragon Dogma y pendiente aquí al canal. Como les dije, seguiré trayendo el live de el Scroll Online, pero en estos días compréme el DLC, o sea, la expansión completa nueva. Para empezar las dos expansiones grandes, que viene siendo la de Necron y la otra. Pero en este caso, si me compro la Necron, pues obviamente estaré usando la clase de ellos como tal. Así que eso, voy a estar creando un personaje nuevo. No estaré usando estos dos. Ya cuando sean los otros DLC, pues pueden usar este personaje o el Warden. Es que como está en español ahora, pues me los cambio. Pero anyway, pendiente aquí del canal. Así que nada, mi gente, gracias a todos. Y pendiente a las redes sociales, me pueden buscar en Facebook y TN3 como JOUKER PR GAMING, ¿verdad? Para que estén al tanto de las novedades. Así que nada, mi gente, gracias a todos. Nos vemos hasta la próxima.